What's good, superstars? Back with another live stream video. You got Superstar Joe. You got the Superstar fam in the building. How's it going, fam? Man, you guys are relaxed when we're live. I know we don't do it all the time, but you guys don't have to take it out. I mean, at least when I go pre-recorded, I kind of got that time to dodge. You know, I can see it coming. The live stream, you guys are going punches, all out punches. Man, if you haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below, hit the bell notification. You know, whenever we go live, I've been doing it a couple times this week. Maybe we'll go again soon, or soon by myself for the next couple of weeks here as Rob enjoys his vacation. But that's okay because we get to hang out together and talk about this digital space and everything that we love in it. Superstar VIP members, you can become a VIP hitting the join button under the video. $2.99 a month. Get one of those stars next to your name. Enter into the giveaways. More stars, or the higher you level up, the more entries and stars that you'll get into the giveaways. A lot of fun. VIP program. Doing that every month. Follow us on X, follow us on Instagram, but join our Discord, guys. The Discord. Think about it like this. This is like the collector lanes on the highway, okay? All people from all different projects coming into one place, and we have a spot for everybody. And then at the same time, they are in there learning about other projects, watching what other people are hyped up about, seeing drops come out and asking questions. I've seen people from Pinnacle intermingling with VV fam. I've seen people from Cryptoys intermingling with McFarlane fam. People are learning about all different projects and coming together. And really, it's a melting pot. And it's one of the only places, if not the only place, that you can do that and be somewhere with all the people enjoying multiple projects at once. And kind of just bouncing around while you're on the same platform. So obviously you can't jump onto one project's platform or Discord and then learn about other projects. So we want to do that, bring people together. And then if you do enjoy anything you see from any of these projects, you can always go and jump over to their Discords or their Twitters or their socials and learn more about those projects directly from the source. So I think a lot of fun having everything together in one place, really trying to build that out, really trying to fine tune it. If there's projects that you're in that you want to see in there, always feel free to let us know. And if there's projects that we already have in there, but you want to see a chat for, say you're in VV, you want to see a chat for showroom pictures, let us know. We'll put that up. If you want to see a chat for something else, let us know. We'll put that up. We want to make sure that people are comfortable coming in, talking about certain things and learning as they're there as well too. I mean, if there's certain things that we're not maybe showing off enough of in certain projects and you think that we should have something else in there, we want it to be a place where the community comes to hang out together. So definitely join the Discord. I promise you that will be one place that you enjoy hanging out, especially if you're into this digital collecting journey that we are all enjoying right now. So I'm going to throw up the news quickly. There's not too much news. Slow news day. Not really slow news day, but like consolidated news day. So yesterday did a video on Grail Game. If you don't know about Grail Game, we're ambassadors over there as well. Physical collectibles. If you want a chance at some pretty cool grails that maybe are a little bit out of your price range, you have a chance at them with Grail Game. They let you enter for a minimal fee. You go, you pick a mystery box, you open it, you see what you get. If you like what you get, you can have it shipped to you for like $3.99 if you're in the US. If you don't like it, you can send it back. They'll give you a credit towards the number of coins that you spent on it. Very cool concept. Really enjoyed it. Go watch it. I hit a top hit in that video yesterday. We also have a code, Superstar500. Put that code in when you load any money onto that platform, and you'll get an extra 500 coins to go for extra drops. I mean, just incentivizing more and more fun on that app. So definitely love the Grail Game platform. Shout out to Doctor of Stuff. He's reminding everybody, and Comey tweeted this out 8 hours ago, basically reminding you how to put your OMI into the web app, the web platform, the VV official or a Comey official wallet, because that is where you will get your staking rewards for having your OMI staked with VV, right? So definitely, if you are interested in taking advantage of some of the season 1, season 2 rewards, that is the place that you want to be. So make sure you're doing things correctly, because there are different layers, layer 1, layer 2 OMI, and you want to make sure you're well versed. There's obviously a lot of people who may not be 100% versed. They figure out how to buy the OMI. Sometimes we leave it on the exchanges. Sometimes we get in trouble that way. So let's do our homework. Let's do our research, our due diligence. Make sure that we are doing things the way that the company is asking, especially when it comes to getting things staked and all that stuff. So I have a little bit of my OMI on the VV app, a little bit more on my hot wallet, but I don't have any in a cold wallet. I probably should put some in a cold wallet, but it is it is mixed around, right? I don't have everything in one place. And I'm not a whale. I'm not an Omi whale. I mean, not like Richard, who's a no millionaire. He won Who Wants to Be a No Millionaire on this channel not too long ago. We're not quite there yet. But it's becoming a little bit more affordable to do that in the recent past here. I mean, we've seen the numbers on the token come down. Obviously, we see what happens whenever they do announce anything related to the Akomi or Omi token. It tends to be very volatile, especially on news. So you never know what could happen with it. You never know where it's going to go. I don't think it would be prudent of us to say it's going to go up somewhere or it's going to go down somewhere. I think you just got to kind of go with the tea leaves on this one and go with your gut. If you think you're gonna do well, I mean, that's on you at the end of the day. If you think you're gonna do poorly, why are you buying it? I don't know. So it's a mixed bag, mixed feelings. I know a lot of people have been waiting a long time for some utility for the Omi token, and from all the commentary we're hearing from Foster and the Akomi team, it's around the corner. Is that hashtag soon? Is that hashtag soon? We're just gonna have to find out in time, I would assume. We're going to talk about the Ghost Spider in just a second. Also spoke about Grail Game just 2 seconds ago. They have a Funko sealed soda palooza going on. So, I mean, if you're into sodas, that's their other line, not just pops. They have sodas. They really love the drink game, it seems like, at Funko. Yeah, they got the sodas. They're pretty cool. I think they got chases on all these types of things. And you have a chance to win some of these cool ones. You got Stanley, Alice in Wonderland, looks like a black light there. Ninja Turtles, a lot of people like that. And All Might Silver Age. That's a soda like the big ones. So the 2 liters almost, right? So if you're into that, that is coming on Grail Game on March 30th. We're going to talk about Cryptoids, of course, and the Yoda drop. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. This is a Quid drop. So, I mean, Michael Bramlage, he's a CEO at Quid. Limited edition, officially licensed, Newcastle FC. So, I mean, Newcastle United FC official. I mean, this is a account, 2.7 million followers. No slouch. They're in the Premier League. Big team dabbling into NFTs and digital cards, it looks like. And from how he writes it, first of their kind trading cards with superpowers. What does that mean? It's getting me interested in what does that mean. I'm curious also to see how Newcastle promotes this. Anytime you see big IP or new IP that we haven't seen in the space, really like to see if they come up with any unique or new, new marketing techniques, because it'd be really cool to see if they come up with something that we haven't seen before. So definitely going to keep my eyes on this one. I think it's dropping tomorrow, the 28th. And you can get 2 free packs. So, I mean, just to dabble, why not? If you have a Quid account, go check it out. Definitely would like to hear from Michael more on this. Kind of came out of nowhere for us. I never saw this one coming. Really big sports guys over here as well. So if Newcastle is successful with this, maybe they'll have other sports teams follow up. I like that you can buy, sell, cash out, and mint. I think that's the Quid thing. Like, you can buy it. It's not necessarily minted unless you go and I think you have to pay a gas fee to mint it. If I'm not mistaken. Have not done the minting process yet over on Quid. I have bought a couple things over there because things are super cheap. Like, they had like the Pez dispensers for like $1. And I thought that was cool. It's like a 3D Pez, really cool quality. And I could mint it, I believe. I have not done that, but it was Superstar Money Color. So, I had to get it on that. But yeah, the IP is starting to spread itself out, and seeing more sports getting involved. Really wanted to share that and see what you guys think about it. I know a lot of people don't like Quid and put Quid in their bad books, but I mean, at the end of the day, all these projects are building for what we all want to see be successful. So hopefully they can make that work with Newcastle, and hopefully they bring in some more sports teams, because that'd be really cool. And then this is the link for the stream. If you guys don't mind, retweet that and let your friends and fam know. Let's jump to the chat quickly, and then we'll get to the 2 big drops that I wanted to talk about in this video. We got Wes. How's it going, Wes? How are you doing? Big time Omi homie and VV fam. So glad to see you here. I know that he's got a golden fanny pack, and he's got rewards coming again at the end of this month in a couple days. We will be doing any of the raffling and all that stuff when Rob comes back in the middle of April. So utility, all that stuff. We're going to take our snapshots and we're going to have our lists. But he has the master spreadsheet that I want to make sure I don't mess it up. He's gonna do the numbers when it comes to that when he's back. Shankster in the building. I still gotta get a PO. He's been trying to get me to buy a PO. Is today the day? I'm gonna check on the background here. How much is PO doing? Every time I see that PFP, I'm thinking of Kung Fu Panda. They seen Kung Fu Panda 4 was out recently, so I'm assuming that that Kung Fu Panda is probably a little bit inflated maybe right now, I would think. The price, let's see what the price is. Sorry, no collectibles. Nothing is for sale, apparently. It looks like you bought everything, Shankster. So as soon as you decide that you feel like listing any of them because you bought the whole thing, then maybe I'll go in and have a look. Let's go. We got Steve, Superstar Steve in the building. Obviously, our spirit ambassador. He has been there for us every single day. He is always supporting us. He's always in the DMs and love the support. He's got his Starboy PFP. He is always singing our praises on all the projects that we cover. He's always in the Flick Play chats. He's on the Cryptoids chats. He's in every single project too. He's learning as we learn. And if you're not a fan of Superstar Steve, what are you doing with your life? Look at this. Look at these star eyeballs right there. VIP right now. Superstar money is utility central. Nobody does it better. Squid Cat, I think, is one that does it better. Okay. Golden Dragon Club, headed by Squid Cat and Turtle Golf, is incredible utility. Okay. If you don't know about it, on VV, there's the Gold Dragons by Scott Tollison. Shout out Scott, he was on the channel. Thanks to Guido and Turtle Golf over there for hooking that interview up with us. But a lot of fun, and they have taken a collectible that they love and they have just made it into something that no other collectible is like on VV. If you hold this collectible and you stake it by putting it up for a certain price in the market and also reaching out and getting a code that coincides so they can verify you, they're doing so many utilities. I have actually one of the utilities right here. I want to show this off. I don't know if it has any information on it, but let me see. Hold on here. I think this is it. Yeah. So this is one of the packages. I actually won one of the utility programs. So they've been dabbling. They've been doing a bunch of different things. And some of the things that they're doing are little raffles for people who are staked to win some collectibles. I know they just did one recently again, but I was able to win this one here. And this is like Italian version of Miles Morales. So this is really, really cool. I want to say a big thanks and a big shout out to Squid Cat for hosting that raffle. And just the juju was with me. I mean, I got this cool comic. It's in Italian. We've got Italian roots over here on the channel if you didn't know that. So sits close to our heart, but also because it came from a friend. This one's not going anywhere. Will not be a giveaway. Will not ever do that. I mean, and it's just very, very cool. The whole inside is in Italian. Look at that. Look at that. The whole inside, you got like Italian. I'm like a panel reader right now. Hold on. There you go. Boom. Tutto il mio futuro deciso da una lotteria. It says I'm going to win the lottery. See that? That's what it said. So, yeah, I mean, really, really appreciate Squid Cat and his involvement in the community. And he's doing it all on his own with Turtle Golf there. They're just carrying this on their shoulders and bringing the importance of utility to the space by having token gating, by having fun things that you can do with your collectibles. It makes them like, I never want to sell my Gold Dragon because it's just so much fun. Like I just love being a part of that and enjoying that. And one of my best purchases, I have that. I have my 3 posters from the London police. Got to get them on the channel. We're trying to plan it. The timing has not been working out. They can show up when it's only me. And obviously we want Rob and me both there for these bigger interviews where we can talk about ways to move the space forward. But at the same time, they want to be both of us. So eventually we will get D-Roy and the London police on the channel. But the utility is just next level. Some of these guys are doing. Richard, speaking of the O'Millionaire, how are you doing today, Richard? He's saying hello from X and from YouTube, okay? He's multi-platforming it right now. What up, Superstar Nate? We got Popey here. We have Popey here hanging out late at night, weekday. I don't know if I think it's early for you now, maybe. Or is he behind in these midday? What time is it where you are, Popey? Everyone's saying, what's up? Shankster, I'll floor a poll for you right now. All right, let me refresh. I don't know if the app is messing up or if it's just me. But let me see. Look, there's nothing here. What's going on? What's going on? Is it just me? Nothing. No collectibles are available. I feel like I'm getting played here. It's the market. No, market is here. So search Kung Fu Panda. Says there's 25 available and there's nothing available. Guys, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I know I've been slower on the VV buying and selling, but what is happening? I was collecting big on Quid, but when they said pop collection rug pulled, I stopped collecting there. My best collection is pop stuff, coins, match. Oh yeah, that was so when they had that IP licensor or whoever came in and said that they weren't getting paid or something like that. But we never did hear from Quid on that, did we? Did they ever come out and make a statement? I don't know if anyone's more involved there. Did they ever say something? I would love to hear the other side before we make that judgment call. But if it is that, that's pretty tough. It's pretty rough. And the thing though, like Kryptonian, the thing with me on that platform is I like how stuff is so like affordable. It's like you want something is like 50 cents something. Like they're so cheap. So you can get in for a low cost, and I think the expense there is actually minting the thing onto the blockchain. I kind of like that you physically do it yourself, so you're like knowing that it's there and you don't have any questions about it. But at the same time, I feel like there's also like a lack of consistent IP on Quid. Like they have certain things that come out. Like Dark Crystal is not for me. I know there's a lot of Dark Crystal fans. But that's one thing that they dropped. They've had a little bit of Nickelodeon things. I think it was Nickelodeon or SpongeBob and stuff like that, and it wasn't mintable. So then they get better IP, but it's not blockchain. So mixed feelings, mixed bag on Quid. The Pez stuff, I thought that was cool. That was one of the last drops that I actually participated in. I bought a lot of Summer at the Cinema NFTs on Quid. First appearance, Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, Wizard of Oz, all on post. Are they mintables? Yeah. If they're mintables, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Or was the stuff before, like was Quid stuff always like this way? Was it where you had to mint it onto the chain? Or was it before it came minted on chain and then they swapped it to this? I've seen those Summer at the Cinema posters. They look pretty cool. I think one of them actually, the James Bond one, matches the one on Vivi, right? DQ, blog specialist. If you guys are into reading some short form content, while you do your business, anytime you're sitting on the subway, whatever it is, you want to chuckle every once in a while, you want to read something, like if you're into this space, DQ is a must follow. It doesn't matter if you're not into VV, you could be into any project, but you learn the nuances of a community, you learn about collecting, different ways to collect, feelings, emotions that go with that. DQ, it's like Netflix, but written version, okay? Can't say anything more about DQ and her blogs because she's putting in work every single week, every Sunday. If you don't know, follow on Twitter. Make sure you got the check mark or the bell notification on, and then you're going to get all of her updates. Summer at the Cinema are mintable. James Bond poster got rugged and they swapped it out on Quid. I wonder why James Bond posters. Everybody knows James Bond posters are my favorite collectibles. Okay, let's get into it. You guys are here you want to hear about some Spider Gwen and you want to hear about some Yodas. So let's go get my take on some of this stuff. Firstly, let me pull this up here. Hold on. So we went through this last live stream, but we're going to go through it again quickly. And I want to hear from you guys too about Ghost Spider. We got more details on it. So here is the pose that we saw before. There's the video. We'll show you like the animation. Unmasked, the digital collectibles. So very cool the way that they're marketing that. So here it goes. We got a lot of Miles Morales thoughts last time that we looked at this, just because the ultra rare Miles is pretty much this pose, if I remember correctly. Let me see Miles Morales. He's got like the little web in the background, right? So if we pull this up here, you got Miles, you got the little webs holding on to, and then would have been cool if that was animated too. But then we go back and and it looks like it's almost made by the same sculptor, but it might not be. She's swinging from it, and she's wrapped around by the web here. Thought it looked pretty cool. Thought her foot looked kind of wonky. I said that last time when we were talking about the collectible, but wanted to give them a shot, let them show us the full thing, and they did that. 2200 edition. Still not going to give a price prediction on this yet because I want to include my thoughts on the MCP, and obviously with the reveal today, a lot has changed when it came to how much MCP points I think people are going to spend on this, and I want to hear from you guys too. But without the mask, or with the mask on, pretty clean collectible. The animation, we're going to show you in just a second here. Not my favorite animation. The web here basically just wobbles, like does one of these, like waving in the wind. I feel like when you got webs involved, like Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man Secret Rare, incredible. Like even the ultra rare, just you shoots the web, hangs upside down. Like that's what you want to see from your Spider-Man characters, utilizing their web powers. I mean, they got bit by a spider. You know what I mean? It's something that you want to see utilize, waving web in the wind. Maybe they want to have her hanging from things though in the VV-verse. Maybe that's the play here. They want it just to be hanging there. It also has a little bit of a different nuance in that you can tap on the collectible, kind of like the Ant-Man collectibles, where you tap on them and then the helmet comes off, right? So this one's, in this case, it's not the helmet, it's the mask comes off. I want to see actually, does the hood go down at the same time? Like, does it, because she has the hood on, right? Does the hood go down? It looks like it does. But this is
fighting and was even given a pair of web shooters by the fucking up the title of Ghost Spider. She began her career in crime fighting and was even given a pair of web shooters by the.
You can see the animation of the, what do you call it? The web. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like there's so much more. I mean, how many poses does Spider-Gwen have? Man, I really wish the animation was a little bit more than that. I like the interactivity. I like that it swaps between mask on, mask off. I would love to see the back between both poses. Like, is the hood the same on the back, or do they show the hood falling off at the back? But I have seen some commentary. Just retweeted this post and saw some commentary. A lot of people not liking the look of the face on this one. We know that that's been kind of a vice of some of these digital collectibles. A lot of people having a hard time. A lot of companies having a hard time getting human likeness faces done. We know from chats that we've had with some collectible creators that faces are not the easiest, especially human likeness. There's lots of shading and undertones and colors and all that stuff that really takes a collectible to that realistic level. Obviously, this is supposed to be more animated. It looks like you can tell by her hair, it's not like fine grains. It's more like blocky. It's meant to be like digital, right? It's not meant to be realistic looking. But someone posted on, and it was like, I think it was Sergio. Somebody posted one and he said like, look at what we have. And he posted like the animated version. They basically had an animated version of her already with the mask off that you could have just like kind of use that, put it in, because they have like the animated series, right? So I don't know where they went with this one and how they got to this point, but it is what it is. Still a cool collectible. I think people will still enjoy collecting the life-size version rather than having just the Marvel Mighty. Again, not first appearance on this one, but likeness is more in line with what people are used to. So let's go back to the chat. Let's see if any of you guys have any intel on that. More uncanny eyes on the app. Just don't tap the face on, and it's a good looking NFT. Yeah, with the mask on, I think.
Of Ghost Spider, she began her career in crime fighting.
Let's go back. All right. With the mask on, it's definitely better. It looks clean. The animation, I just wish that she moved, because it had potential. You know what I mean? It has that, and that's the thing. Like you have the potential here to make it like a kick butt collectible. Still looks cool. Again, maybe they will in the future come out with more animated versions. I mean, they already gave out the first appearance on that Mighty, so for them to come out with it, like if they come out with a cooler one, that'll be the one that people want. It's going to be a mixed bag on this. I feel like 2,200 editions is not the craziest amount of editions either, so still pretty scarce when it comes to a big character like this. But looks like people are having mostly the same feeling, same vibes on this one too. So I think that we kind of hit it on the head. We kind of already got the sentiment, what everybody's thinking. I'm just checking something in the background here. I want to make sure that I'm live on the YouTube. I think it gave me a notification here. So, okay. No, we're okay. Yeah. All right. So I don't know if it's just not tying into my StreamYard, but anyway.
She began her career in crime fighting and
the next drop that we saw today, and that is the Cryptoys Yoda from the Jedi Council. So if you guys know already, shout out to Buckchester, by the way. He has all of the Yodas. They did do airdrops of Yoda already on the app. So if you're like blockchain purists and you want to know like when was the first ones dropped, they came early on when for completionists. So people who completed first set of the Star Wars, all the variants of all three characters, Vader, Luke, and Leia, they were able to land very rare Ultra Grail. So if you got all three Ultra Grails, you got the Ultra Grail Yoda. If you got everything except the Ultra Grails, you got Grail Yoda. So Dagobah and hologram. And then there's lots of outcry. People wanted Yoda. And they let the Cryptoids team know. So they went to work and they built another Yoda. I mean, this one is the Jedi Council Yoda. So very different looking. If you look at them, he's a lot older here than he is in the Jedi Council, I feel like. Definitely, I think he's like 900 in the movie, right? That's the quote that he used. But you can see Buck Jester here, got number 234, very cool. And it's nice that they made it accessible to everybody else. It's also, I think it was $29.99, still in the store, obviously. It came out today, so you have a chance at it if you want to have one of these in your backpack. Some people were buying one to play with. Some people were buying two, one to play with, one to hold. A lot of people have different collecting strategies. I think that the Yoda came out pretty clean. I'm going to pull up our account on Cryptoids here. I got to sign back in. 1 second. Let me take that down. I signed out. I've been having that open in the background for a little bit, so definitely have to go back on there. I want to show you ours. So here it is. Let's bring that back up. And it's pretty clean. I mean, I think the art team never misses really at Cryptoids. They have their in-house art team, and they go to work. They have a lot of back and forth, and they could do that because they all work together all the time, right? So they definitely go to perfect things, and it's almost like they have that layer where it's quality control type of thing, and they also have a different look, right? Cryptoids are more chibi style. They're smaller. They're not actual likeness, so they play with that mold almost like Funko Pops do. I mean, you buy a Funko Pop, it's not going to look exactly like the character. Sometimes they don't even have eyeballs; it's just black dots, no, just the pupils, right? So Cryptoids, they are doing their own style, which is cool. Want to see when these things can play some games, because I think that's when the game will change. A lot of people will take a lot of notice. Right now, quietly building looks like in the background, but delivering on their promise to get a more available version of Yoda, which was something that was never originally planned for them. So the fact that they were able to do that is pretty cool, that they listened to the community and brought one out. I got mint 1275 of 3,000. Packaging is closed right now. We did also pick up the Sorcerer Mickey's, the Apprentice Mickey. That's what the other one was. The book is the. I'll show you. The book is the the second NFT in that one, and it floats around whenever you open it. Very cool. This one here, 23 in it, so that's a nice Disney number, 23, 2311. But definitely wanted to have one of these as well. Because we missed out by one. We couldn't get the mini Grail, so we missed out on getting the Grail Mickey. But that's okay. It would have been a glass version, like crystal version. Very, very cool. What's up, Curry? How you doing? I actually saw, I think, who was it that you delivered something to, and they were showing off their candy. So very cool to see that. Very happy to have you as part of the community. And I mean, always giving back to your friends and your fam. I mean, love to. I think it was Osman. Osman was the one that you sent the package to. So very cool to see that post today. Made me smile. Seeing you make his day. Cryptoids do not have bags. No, I mean Funkos. Let's see. Here you go. Here's my grill. Here's my grill. Mickey Mouse Funko. Let's pull that big. See him? He has no eyelids. He's just pupils. This is, if you didn't know, because that red label at the top, Disney Store, that's like the first edition of this Mickey. 2011. So back in the day, this was made. Cost me a little bit of money, but very happy to have in the collection. The thing with original Funkos, by the way, is that the paint jobs are actually like terrible. When this came in, I was like, is this fake? And then I watched some unboxing videos, and people were unboxing like there's like videos up on YouTube from like 2011 of people buying this, and the girl's like ripping it out of the box because she just bought it. She's like, "Oh, look at this Funko Pop I just bought," and she's ripping the box up. And now, if she only knew what she did, but she shows it off, and the paint job is terrible on hers too. So I'm like, this must be legit. Like, people trying to fake this would have had done probably a better job painting it, I think. But I don't know. It looks cool. I'm happy to have it in the collection. Big Mickey Mouse fan, big Disney fan. You can see Donald in the background there. See him. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun on this collecting journey. And the two big drops today, I feel like they're just good for the space overall. Starting to see IP kind of spread their wings into these projects and open up a little bit more. We've seen Pinnacle even making some moves now. They're doing the Alice in Wonderland drop after doing a couple of very themed drops. They also teased that there would be Android integration. I don't know if you guys saw that. I'm going to try and pull that tweet up. But very, very cool if they are able to get Android in, because finally they'll start to expand their user base into a little bit more of the masses. Never really understood that tactic of kind of isolating who has access to the product, especially if you can handle, if you can accommodate it, then I don't know why you wouldn't. But yeah, I mean, it's been fun to watch all of these projects grow. The other one that we obviously are tracking is Flick Play. We're ambassadors over there as well, and they got that whole Bratz drop going on, and there's so many fun videos coming from that. They have tapped into the TikTok market when it comes to who they've been reaching out to. It seems like they've gotten a lot of TikTok influencers involved, and the videos now are just like next level. People are coming out and let me show you some of these, and actually making some pretty fire content. So shout out to Nick and Fiorina at that team over there who are killing it. But like you can see, even people with massive doll collections, they're getting involved. They got physical collectors in there. Insane stuff happening on that project. And then McFarlane's another project that's been starting to light up again, doing some of the Catwoman stuff where if you hold certain, I always loved how they had like those whitelist things, because it kind of gave some value. You didn't know what you had to hold to go for certain collectibles. So it's been a lot of fun to watch McFarlane come up with some unique things. Obviously, they got the interoperability of the token. I think the 3D stuff is still isolated on their app. If they're able to find partners where they can import their 3D files to them and have access to them in their environments, because we do know from previous interviews with that team that they're rigged up that they can be integrated into games and other places. They're just waiting for those people to build them. So once that starts to happen, can your Superman start moving around in those other environments? You know what I mean? Like, how cool would that be to start to see? So I don't know why it's not saying that I'm live on YouTube here, but anyway, that's weird. But yeah, Flick Play, like, just a lot of fun. The thing too that I really enjoy at that platform, and I hope that we start to see this even with Vivi, is the social feed. Like, I know that Vivi's had the feed, but they've never brought it to this level. If they bring it to this level with the IP that they have there, I think that would be very cool, because you can start to make videos within the app and sharing them within the app and friending people, like almost like an Instagram, but like a mini Instagram on Vivi. I think it'd go a long way, because you're like storytelling, right? You're telling a story. I know people do it on Twitter. Not everybody's on Twitter, but everybody who's on Vivi is on Vivi. So if they're able to somehow spice up their feed, I think that would be something that helps them out as well. Because there's a lot of good creators, a lot of people who make great fire content that maybe people don't get to see because they have to hop off and go onto another platform. And then when it comes to McFarlane, same type of deal. You can only do it on their web platform. You don't have a full mobile app. Get a mobile app or do something like that you can actually start to integrate the collectibles. Give them a story. Make it something that people want to do. Like, there's some FOMO that people get. Like, people talk about the Viviverse, or they say, "Oh, let's get some Avengers Towers. I want to see Avengers Towers in the Viviverse." But like, that could be happening all the time if the feed starts to become a viral place where people are able to interact with videos and make things pop up. Like, the more people that like something, the more that it pops up on people's feed. People learn and it starts to give them ideas. Like, how can I take this AR photo? I have this item. I really want to make it like have a great reaction or make it viral kind of thing. I think there's a lot of creators who do things, like I said, that don't get noticed because of that. So I think that's another way that maybe Vivi can spice up their app. I got to do a video. I got to do a video on all these projects, maybe one by one, and say wish lists or some things that can be improved on all of the projects, and then get some intel from you guys and hear what you guys think as well. Maybe I put out on Twitter first, learn from you guys, put it all together, make videos for each project. Let me know if that's something that you guys would love to see, or even in Discord, you guys can just talk about it. But yeah, my voice is going hard when you're doing live streams on your own. I don't know how some people go for 69 hours of talking. I think there's a couple special guests on those ones. But yeah, no, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Wanted to chill with the fam, talk about these 2 drops. Gonna have a Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider price prediction video coming out before the drop on Sunday, right? So that'll come out soon. Hashtag soon. But until then, guys, if you haven't, don't forget. Hold on. Become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notifications. You know, whenever we go live again, you can also become a VIP. Thank you to all the VIPs who have been supporting us and continue to support us. You guys do not fall off. Thank you so much for sticking by us. Keep posting videos every single day for your faces on all kinds of projects. And like I said, join the Discord, talk about the project, continue the conversation over there. We'll see you soon. I love you. Bye.